Happy Friday. There we go. Okay, it's officially live. I believe. Let me double check that before I speak too quickly. Um, let's see. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. If you're there, let us know. I think it's not showing up yet. Let me refresh. If you're here, say hi. Okay, we're live. Let us know where you're joining us from in the world. I'm gonna just make sure. I'll do that too. Okay, sorry. I can't multitask people, so. Okay, I'm back. I'm here. We're live. Happy Friday. I am here with the amazing Amy, and I don't say that lightly, and I'll explain. But the amazing Amy, who is a private yoga coach and personal trainer, and also one of the amazing experts inside the Strategy and Support Society. And we wanted to just chat with you today a little bit about the importance of, well, unleash your energy, right? That's the subject here, and the importance of your personal energy and fitness. And Amy's going to be able to talk about it a lot more than I can. But just wanted to say hi. Good morning, Jonas from Florida. Anybody else that's watching? Someone else just said hello. We can't always see the names. Michael, hello. Say hi as you're jumping on. Let us know where you're joining us from. And okay, I'll stop talking now. Amy, I want to introduce you a little bit. So as I said to everybody, this is Amy Stevens. She is a private yoga coach. She is one of the 9 experts inside the Strategy and Support Society because we believe that your business success is also holistic in nature. So it's not just about your marketing and your sales. It's also about your physical well-being and your energy. So that is why we have Amy. And beyond that, Amy is also my personal trainer. So I just have to give a little plug there because yeah, it's been amazing working with Amy. So I'm going to stop talking about how amazing you are now, Amy. I mean, because you are pretty amazing. But tell us a little bit about. I want to talk about a little bit about the work that you do, but mainly how people, because I see this a lot. A lot of people do not take into account their personal well-being and fitness and everything else when it comes to their business. They're so focused on the marketing, the sales, the social media, they forget about all of those other things. So
their ass is planted in their chair.
Where we are right now, planted in our chairs, and this is where I spend most of my day.
Yes.
I'm curious for everybody else that works from home, business owners, etc. Even if you're just getting started out, let us know in the comments. Again, if you're watching the replay, give us a hashtag replay as well. But let us know in the comments. Are you sitting on your ass right now? And is this where you spend most of your day? At your computer, on your ass. Okay? We're not, no shyness here. Other than about Amy is she's very direct.
I'm very direct. Listen, I have been teaching yoga for 25 years, and my business has ebbed and flowed, in those first 25, probably the first 5 years of teaching yoga. I became a vegetarian. I'm a Midwesterner. The meat and potatoes, like that whole bit went out. Actually, no, I wouldn't even say 5 years. I would say the first year, because according to my blood type, because I've looked at this in many different directions, but being a vegetarian was not working for me. I just wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling energized. And when you teach yoga 18 classes a week, it was a bit intense. So so the first thing that I learned way back when was learning how to set boundaries. So that's an important feature as well for all entrepreneurs. We can just get kind of sucked into our computer or our cell phones or our tablets, and it's like, then suddenly we've got what they call gamer's thumb. If you're texting, your thumb joint will start bothering you, and maybe you're all hunched over, and it's like the whole idea of trying to sit up and get your shoulders back. Or maybe you're one, and this I got to do from the side, but maybe you've got this going on, and then you wonder why you've got a headache because you're pushing your head forward and you need to kind of pull it back a
Doing
little
all
bit.
these things, like as you're saying, I'm like, oh God, she's like calling me out here.
So it's all about just being aware. And one of the things that I learned early on, because I got into yoga when my interior design career was just like crazy out of college, doing this whole thing, and my ass was in a chair then that I wasn't familiar with. And it takes you into this whole new level of awareness within your body. And probably about a month after I started taking yoga, I was in a yoga class. And at the end of the class, I was like feeling great, blissed out, higher than a kite, And then I got into my car, I sat down, and I just started bawling. And that's the body's way of releasing. And a lot of people don't understand that their bodies hold tension. And so just the slightest bit of movement that you can do. And I often even tell my clients, just get up from your desk, walk down the hall, and come back. Like even just that, because then once you stand up, then your bladder says, hey, let me out, let me
out. If you're drinking enough water, it helps because it forces you to get up.
Yes, yes, yes. I even had one client who she set her alarm for the day for every hour. And she had this big cup of water next to her desk. So she would, within that hour, drink that entire thing of water. The alarm would go off and remind her to go down the hall to go to the bathroom. Because seriously, it's something that we totally forget about until it's like suddenly you're like, whoa, I gotta go. And then you run.
Okay, who else has had to do that? Because you've been sitting at your desk for too long. There's all of a sudden like, oh my God, I should have taken a break already. That's not a bad idea. It's not.
And the other thing that I want to tell your audience here is that you do not have to be flexible to do yoga. You do not have to be able to touch your toes. I actually prefer working with clients who don't have that massive range of motion. I've always joked because I'm Gumby-like.
Me too.
And it's like I had to work on the strengthening aspect for my joints. It wasn't even necessarily muscle in the beginning. It was all about strengthening and securing my joints. And so for people who are stiff, don't be scared of it. My whole thing is like, just think of it as a stretch, because the more you can stretch and the more you can lengthen, the more you can calm your brain, the more you can get in tune with your breath pattern, the more you can feel that mind-body balance and not just like, Can you relate? Those of you on, can you relate? You just feel like, and then you're holding your breath, and then you can't do
no shy, because we can see that you're here. But anyway, even if you're watching the replay or you're wanting to be shy, just think about that. But can you relate? I know Jonas did relate. I think when we were talking about just staying planted with our ass in the chair, So I know that he identifies with that at least. But yeah, I mean, it's so common, and that is why, like, all of this is a big part of why we have, why I asked Amy to join us inside the membership, because for those that don't know about what it is, it's, we have 9 different coaches and experts, and we're there to help you excel in your business, to grow, to expand, to get more clients, to make more money, to do all of those things. But so many of us, and I'm going to say us because I'm including myself in there, we get sucked into all the things that Amy was just saying, right? And we just stay here and we hurt. And I mean, every time I have a session, I'm like, oh, this hurts, Amy. That hurts, Amy, right? And I have totally taken advantage of, said her personal training, but even just within the membership, we've incorporated these 15-minute stretches. And so it's something that, as Amy said, you don't have to be a yoga person. You don't have to be flexible. She works with you, helps adapt things. And like, even like when you come in, I'll ask what's hurting so that she can help you focus on that specific area, because your success as a business owner is not just that straightforward. It's not that you just need the right, content. It's not that you just need to get better at sales. It's that you need to take care of your damn body, because your body and your mind are related, and your mind, you don't have, like, all of it's related. And if you're not taking care of your body and you're not taking care of your mind, your business is not going to be successful. You are not going to be successful if you are not taking care of yourself. Like, you hear people talking about self-care. It starts with taking care of yourself. It really does. It really does.
Yeah, and learning to laugh and to be more playful ultimately becomes part of it too. And that's one of the things, like, if you can't laugh at yourself while you're doing a stretch, come on.
Yeah, I will. I should have actually like had it up here. I don't know if I could have shared a picture, but I'm gonna put it in the comments, guys. Talking about just like laughing at yourself the other day. See, I'm laughing, I'm giggling already. I mean, you know exactly what I'm going to talk about. As you all know, I'm a digital nomad, so I change, places. So when we work together privately, I actually did the group session on the trampoline too, but I have different settings and I have to adapt to different equipment that I have. And we have a trampoline. And I can tell you, I do not remember the last time I jumped on a damn trampoline, but Amy had me out on that trampoline and it was so fun. We laughed so much.
and this is the thing that I love about working with digital nomads, because I get these pictures of things. Some of them I don't always know what they are, but I'll get pictures of things and they're like, hey, I have this to work with this week. What do you want to do? And I'm like, well, let me, thanks for sending me the photo now. And I can get that plan of action in place before we have our next session. So I love it. I love when I get those messages and it's like, okay, cool. Because it gets, for those of us that don't like doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, it gets you into a different aspect and a different part of your body as well. And absolutely. I am a firm believer in doing different types of things. We had a call not too long ago where we were talking about walking backwards. So this has now become a conversation within the membership because of that whole piece. Understanding how your body works, and you're using different parts of your brain. Now, those of you who just heard me say walking backwards, did you just like freak out and like, did your shoulders just pull up to your ears hearing that? Because
do you ever walk backwards? Tell us.
And if you do that on a regular, let us know that too, because it is such an amazing awareness to, most people think that they're just going to fall and they can't. That's usually what I hear. I can't. Absolutely, you can. If you have never tried, absolutely, you can. Now,
that's not just that walking backwards, guys, by the way. That's pretty much anything.
That's pretty much anything. So I will always challenge.
Not to scare y'all, but
I will always challenge the I cannot conversation, because yes, absolutely you can. And the other thing is like when we do our 15-minute sessions in the membership, cameras on. I'm intuitive. Yes, but I'm not totally psychic. So I need to be able to see what it is that your body is doing, so that way I can be of better support to you. And you're going to feel different. You're going to feel something. And what my ultimate question always is it pain or is it just new? So there is a difference. Your body gets used to doing the exact same thing over and over, and sitting your ass in your chair at your desk is the same routine. But if you feel pain, like true pain, because that is completely different. True pain is completely different than feeling something new. And it's just like when you do something new in your business, it's uncomfortable. And here's the
I
thing.
like that. I don't think I've ever heard that analogy, but it's so true.
Because I'm working on this for myself. I can speak to this, y'all. If it's something new in your business that's uncomfortable, that means you're doing it right. And the same thing goes for your body. If it's uncomfortable, that means that that part of your body has not been worked in a long time. And that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So Amy's going to work your freaking body.
And your mind.
And your mind.
In a different way.
In a different way. But no, I do like your sessions in the membership have been, I think, one of the favorites of a lot of people just because they haven't done this for themselves. And a lot of some of our members are still kind of scared, I think, because they think like, oh, I have to be a yoga person. Oh, I have to have this. I have to have that. I have to be flexible. No, you don't. No, you don't. Amy will adapt things to you, to your body. And it really is fantastic. It is the whole package. I don't know who posted that, but yeah, the whole package.
Here's the deal. You don't even have to have a yoga mat. Like seriously, you don't need a yoga mat. You don't need to buy anything. And that's even true of my private clients that I work with. You don't have to have like all of this equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I have used for like weight training stuff, I've used gallon water jugs. Mm-hmm. And, it's like you have to just take that moment to say, what's important? Yeah. Your business is important, yes. But what's important for you? What's important for how you connect to your clients, how you connect to your family, how you connect to your friends? What's important? So be aware of how you connect to that aspect as well. That's very important.
Very important. Totally agree. And I might not have believed you several months ago. So I'm just going to say, Amy's right. Got to listen to her.
Well, and I'm curious, those of you who've been in the membership and for a while, have you noticed a difference in Lori? The last couple of months, have you noticed a difference? I have, especially this week with you being on the trampoline.
It definitely is, and again, just being in tune with your body, taking the time to take care of yourself and your body, it's going to help you. It's going to help your business. And beyond that, we're going to still help you with your sales and your marketing and all of those things. But it is the whole package, as Jonas said. It is the whole package. And we come at you from every aspect of your success so that you are set up to succeed now and in the future. And it doesn't matter where you're at in your business, for real.
And I just want to say, I have participated in other business groups, and I've never experienced this type of experience where you have access to multiple coaches and with their own specialty. So each expert has their own specialty. And I got to tell you, I listen to the replays because a lot of the things go on in my business hours that I can't get to, but I listen to the replays. I have that opportunity to listen as well and take advantage of the experts. And this is something that is not, it's not overwhelming, because I think that there are a lot of business coaching groups that just give you little tidbits of information, but not enough to take you into the next level. And that's one thing that I think Lori has really set up here that has been amazing, to be able to have access to these amazing experts. And, and if you don't know already, you have access to them pretty much throughout the day. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It's not just during office hours. You have access to them through a system called Voxer, and
all day, every day.
That was something that I wasn't even familiar with. Some of the business coaches that I've worked with had never done anything along those lines. So, she has customers from all around the world. So yeah, it makes a difference to understand that particular piece too. So I think what you've set up here, Lori, is just amazing.
Well, thank you. And I'm not one usually to like toot my own horn, but you know what? I'm going to here because you're right. It is amazing. And the I I can't even like put it into words sometimes just how much, because it was kind of just something from my brain that people said wasn't possible. And I said, screw you. It is possible, because we do need, in the online space, you need that space where you can go, you can have people in literally every aspect, from your physical well-being to your mental well-being to your sales, your marketing, your finance, your operations, your team, all of it, like at every level of your business, whether you're just starting out or whether you are several years in and you're scaling up to that next level. You have everybody that you need to support you in all areas of your business. And as Amy said, it is like literally on call. You can message, voice or text message at any time throughout the day, and somebody's going to respond to you and give you an answer to your question. They're going to give you feedback on your content. Amy is going to tell you when you say, oh my God, I just did this and my body hurts so bad. Amy, she's going to come in and tell you, okay, do this, do that. And then we have our session in a couple days and we'll address that. Like, she's going to respond to you right away and not wait, until that next session. And that really is something that is very different in this membership, is that you have the whole package. You have everybody that you need under that one virtual roof. It is built for remote-based entrepreneurs specifically, because we know whether you're working in your living room, whether you're working from a house sit in Colorado or from the beaches of Bali, we get it that it's hard to find people that you trust. There's a lot of shiny object syndrome going on in the online space, not knowing who to go to for what. And that is really why we brought this group together. And it really is. We've talked about ourselves as the dream team. We are the dream team. Amy is such an amazing part of that, and helping you to feel good so that you can go out and do good in your business.
Well, and I just want to address real quick as well, this whole piece about being a remote entrepreneur or digital nomad. A lot of times you might not have somebody to talk to who can understand the type of life that you have, and the flexibility in that regards. And you may get poo-pooed by some people because they're used to, you get up, you get dressed, you go drive in your car and you go to the office. So surrounding yourself by people who understand and also have the same type of situation is very important. Lori shared with me, you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with. And that has stuck with me. And so understanding that from a mindset perspective, that's another big piece to who you are within your business. And you even have access to the members. Like, you can get peer feedback, and that's also another positive.
It's valuable. It is.
It's not just that you have the experts, you also have your peers, and being able to kind of bounce ideas and thoughts off of each other. And that's huge. So it's a good thing. So keep in mind.
Join. Here I'm pointing. I think it's pointing at the right spot. Wait, here. Go ahead, join us. I did drop it in the comments, at least on Facebook and LinkedIn. So if you want more information, just go ahead, send Amy a message. And this link right here, this is going to get you in for $1. It is $147 per month after the first 30 days, but you can try us out for the first 30 days, literally for $1. I mean, at $147, it's a no-brainer, because every single one of us charges more than that to work with any of us for like the amount of time that we'll give you in a month. But for $1, it really is a no-brainer to just come check it out. Amy has a session coming up on, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. So next Wednesday, she's got a session. Plus you get access to the recordings from the last few sessions as well. So you can incorporate some movement into your day and some success into your business.
Absolutely. Get to it, because you deserve it.
Sign up now. We'll see you guys on Tuesday or on Wednesday. Sorry. Wednesday for Unleash Your Energy with Amy. And we're going to get some movement going. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you all. And again, if you're watching the replay, say hi, let us know. We'll still come back here and answer your questions. So have a lovely day, a lovely weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon. We'll see you Wednesday.
Thank you.